Drive. It's a word that has multiple definitions, and in Alex Senf's life, it plays multiple roles. As the straight-A student hops in his car after another day at Fargo Shanley High School, he hits the road, a familiar spot that has helped define the drive within himself.
I got an Olympic goal playing Division I hockey, so I mean that's been my dream ever since I was little.
He knows that in order to accomplish that goal, he must prove that he can score goals, and he's done plenty of that this season. Senf leads Fargo South Shanley in that category, despite being only a sophomore.
I just feel like we got the right guys in the locker room this year. Everyone's just on the same page. We come to practice ready to work.
It's no surprise that Alex goes out of his way to credit his teammates, because he, more than many, can understand how much of a team effort it really takes. Whether it's grandparents,
from the time he started playing at 3 or 4 years old, I've been to pretty much every game.
Or his mom, dad, and sister, Alex has had big supporters from the beginning.
He was probably right around 2 years old. We were laying in bed and I was just channel surfing and we came across a Minnesota Wild game and he sat down and asked me, "Dad, what is that?" And I said, "Well, that's hockey." And he's like, "Dad, I think I'd like to play that."
We'd always go up at 5 in the morning. I'd always wake him up and we'd go up and skate. He'd be willing to do anything for my hockey career.
Their bond is strong, and it has to be for the journey Alex is on to fulfill his dream. Alex grew up in Valley City, a town without a varsity hockey program. So in 8th grade, he began commuting to Jamestown to begin his varsity career. A 35-minute drive to practice and play with kids 3 and 4 years older than him.
When he got asked to play for Jamestown, I basically sat him down right away and I said, I didn't think he was ever going to get a lot of varsity minutes. I thought he'd be a JV, maybe get in there a couple of times.
Kept telling myself, you could play with him, you could play with him. That's kind of been my attitude.
He liked to be with the older guys and, have the old, looked up to them. And
Alex ended up scoring 19 goals and helping Jamestown to its first state tournament berth in 5 years.
We got police escorted to state. It was a surreal feeling just to make it there first year.
Following that season, Alex was invited to the Select 15 USA Hockey Development Camp. When he came back, he was determined to continue taking his game to the next level, and his family was willing to do whatever they could to help.
We just decided, you know what, Shanley is 60 miles away. There's obviously better hockey in the east, so we just decided to move that. He'd be playing competitive hockey, 26 games out of the year and still be within traveling distance with us.
Honestly, I didn't think too much of it right away until my parents were like, "Alex, this could be a real thing. Like, do you want to do this?" And I was like, heck yeah, anything to develop my game.
But there was still one more hurdle to clear. Who is Alex going to live with?
Marshall and Sarah approached me and I'm like, well, yeah, I guess I can handle that.
Grandma Jackie to the rescue.
I had just retired, so it was a really good timing. And I just decided, let him follow his dream.
She was a single parent, I was the only kid. So now it's kind of like she's raising me all over again.
She's been a big part of it too. When people ask, I just say yeah, I live with my grandma. She does a lot for me.
It's been a good fit for me too. He's so funny, he's easy to have around and very helpful. Like in the winter, he helps shovel the snow and mows the grass. And
Alex made the transition to Shanley look as smooth as ice. Not only did he help the Bruins end a 4-year state tournament drought of their own, but he also finished second on the team in scoring. Not bad for a freshman, right, Coach?
I think you have to have a level of confidence in yourself, and you have to be careful not to be too confident because some of the seniors might not let you fit in at that point. So he had just enough confidence, but not too much.
It was, again, just a surreal feeling just going to state for a second year in a row, playing with a bunch of new guys. A lot of new guys I didn't really know, a couple of them I did, but it was just another great feeling getting there again.
Number 3, Alex Senf.
Now in his second season with South Shanley, Alex has emerged as one of the state's top scoring threats and has the Bruins among the best teams. But he hasn't forgotten to carve out meaningful time with his roommate.
occasionally we'll sit together and we'll watch some Bachelor in Paradise. We watch every single episode.
My grandma always records and will let me know whenever I have time to come up and watch it, we'll be watching it together. So I kind of flaunt that. I like to say that I watched that. I mean, I just think it's a funny show.
And as his drive continues toward his dream, there doesn't appear to be a stop sign in sight.
I do think I will play Division I hockey. I just know I got the work ethic to do it. I'm not going to give up till I'm there. So I think it will be worth it one day.